Hey everybody, welcome to Chemistry Kitchen Lab number 3. Today we are going to be doing part 1, which is testing pH levels in certain objects that we can find inside of our own kitchen. When we test these pH levels, we'll be able to tell if these liquids are alkaline, if they are neutral, or if they are acidic. So we're going to start with soda. What you'll need first actually is you'll need a book of pH test strips, and inside the book it has the chart that you'll be able to compare your test strips to. So you'll start with the soda, dip it in, we'll wait for it to register, and then you can compare it. And it says it's best to compare the middle of the paper to the color that you're trying to compare it to. So you do that all the way down for your water or your fresh lemon juice. As you can see, we're getting different colors here. For your baking soda and water solution. And then for your own ingredients at home. For me, I used a soy sauce. I used an Italian dressing. I used a Tabasco sauce. And I used vanilla. After you've done all these test strips, you'll be able to compare them on the inside cover to the booklet, and then you'll be able to do your lab report. Okay. For this next part, we're going to be creating our own balance pan. For this, you're going to need a straw, a 1-foot ruler, tape, 2 cups about the same size, and 2 coffee mugs. To start, you're going to take your straw on the underside of your ruler about the midway point. Next, you will tape a cup on each side of the balance beam. Lastly, you will set up 2 coffee mugs about 3 inches apart and place your balance beam on the mugs. If it seems to go one way or the other, you're going to go ahead and balance it out with tape. So after you've played around with your little balance beam and try to figure out how to get it level best, sometimes I find it easiest to go ahead and sturdy the stick by putting a piece of tape on it, because the balance will still work. Okay, so what we're going to need for part 3 is we're going to need a dime, a quarter, a baby dropper, and water. We're going to start part 3 by we're going to put the dime into one of the spots. Then we're going to put 5 milliliters of water into the baby dropper. And slowly, we're going to add water to this other side until it balances back out. You're going to do this slowly so that you can be able to take count of how many milliliters that you're using for later on in your conversions. You will do this 3 times with the dime, and you will write down your numbers inside of your notebook. Completing that exercise 3 times with the dime, you will put your numbers into your notebook and do your conversions from milliliters into grams. Next, we will do the same exercise with a quarter. You'll put the quarter into the cup, you will go ahead and use the water to fill up the other side. We'll do this 10 times, and then you will convert your conversions from milliliters into grams.